Hey guys, it's been a while since my last video and I have some updates for you. So, since we last chatted, I have actually been playing some of the stocks over here, and if you remember from my last video, I started to experiment with longer day expirations. Selling these options proved to be pretty profitable without doing much work, and I was actually able to complete a fastly wheel again for quite a bit of profit. And DKNG as well. I was actually assigned for that and I was able to profit as well. And DKNG right now is trading at 60 bucks. So my DKNG call was at 52.5, but that's okay. I still profited $256 in options profits and when I sold the call, so still all good to me. And here is a new one I just finished, and that was an AMD 14-day expiration for 82.5 puts. I bought this after I think I bought it before the AMD earnings without knowing that it was earnings, but it turns out the dip wasn't that bad for AMD and it's now trading at 93.76, which is great. So right now this is doing well. And as you can see, I have a couple of gambling stocks over here. So I didn't do a video on the whole GameStop stuff, but I sort of got suckered into some of these meme stocks. So right now I have 25 shares of AMD at $18 and 100 shares of Nokia at $6. So as you can see, Nokia is trading at 4, but that's okay. I actually sold a Nokia 2-day expiration puts, sorry, 2-day expiration call. That's right after I bought 100 shares of Nokia. I sold a 2-day expiration $9 call immediately for $148 in credit. So that was when Nokia was trading at crazy high during the GameStop fiasco. So I took advantage of the situation and bought the shares immediately and pocketed $148 in profit. And that expired worthless and I got the full profit. So the plan right now is to try to hold on to these shares and then see if I can get out. If it does get pumped up again, I'm just going to try to sell the calls again, try to get more real profit from that. And eventually the goal is to recuperate the $600 initial investment and then just have these 100 shares of Nokia as a free roll. Same thing with AMC, just waiting for the stock to come back up. But right now it's like $5. So I bought it at 18.38, which is crazy. So there's a lot of loss on this one right now. But hey, it's gambling. So I I know I say not much gambling when I started the series, but I have some profits right now, so I'm just gonna hopefully probably going to ride these things forever, which kind of suck. But hopefully there's another pump and try to recuperate my money. So let's talk about some of the open options that I have right now. So first one is Rockets, and I sold a cash secure puts for 226 expiration. So today is February 15th, so that's about 2 weeks away. It's a short week this week. So if you look at Rockets, and Rockets right now, it's trading at around, it was going up like to $25, but then it started to come back down. And I know I've been watching Rocket for a long time, and I know that $19 is a pretty good support, or 1950, $19 ish, or 1950 ish. It's going to be great support for Rocket. It bounces up every single time from there. So I'm taking a chance right now to see if Rocket can hold on to that supports, but I don't mind holding on to Rocket at 1950 and 19.5. So that's why I sold the cash secure put for about 2 weeks out for a $79 credit, which is not bad. And that is the whole reasoning behind my play on Rockets. It's still a pretty strong company. I think mortgage business is going well in this pandemic, and hopefully this will shoot back up. So moving on to the next stock, which is PLTR, our favorite meme stock. Even though it's a great company behind it, it's not. It's being touted as a meme stock. So if you look at our sentiment widget, so if you go to scanner, you go to sentiment, PLTR is definitely being talked about by a lot of people, and it's number 2 right now. And there's a lot of positive versus negative sentiments around it. So when I sold the PLTR option, I sort of didn't see that PLTR has an earnings coming up like tomorrow when the market opens. That's why it was trading at crazy high premium. So I sold the 1 week, or 216, also 226 also. This is about 2 weeks out for $143 in credit. And what I didn't know was that it has earnings the next day, and that explains why it was trading at so much premium. And it sort of went back down from its high of $45. It's been dropping like 20% since then. So to me, that looks like a pretty good deal. And 27.5 with somewhere up here seems to be a good support. So hopefully their earnings don't tank the stock, but if it does, I don't mind wheeling PLTR Palantir because it's a pretty good stock to have a long term position in. Also, it's a pretty big meme stock, and a lot of people are playing this, so its price will hopefully stay up for a bit. So that's my gamble there. And the next one is QS, which is QuantumScape. So QuantumScape is this solid state battery company, which they don't have any product until, like they say, they disclose that they won't have any product until like 5-6 years into the company. So right now this thing is trading at 54. So if you look at the charts, it was going crazy when it IPO'd. So it went up all the way to 132, and then it just dumped all the way back down to 40s. So I have this $41 put for QuantumScape. $41 somewhere in the support right here. And the reason I sold this put is because they got an upgrade on last Friday, and the stock went up 21% in one day. So looking at the chart, there's a crazy volume over here, and it sort of broke the downtrend, and it's going above the moving average. And to me, that's a very, very bullish signal, and am willing to take gamble on it. So, and this is a 2/19 expiration, so February 19, which is about 4 days away. So it's got a nice credit, $110. So right now the position is already like I'm at 50% gain right now, so half the value realized. And I don't think in the next 4 days that QuantumScape will trade below 41. So that's my gamble. So hopefully it's not a lot of profit. I'm trying to take it easy on this right now because the market seems to be extremely high, and I'm really, really picky with my positions to make sure I only go in on positions that I think will have high probability of me collecting the credits for the option. So I don't really do theta game until I don't know for sure. But if you do want to see like what's a good theta game play, you can, oh, by the way, this is TradeIV. Go to TradeIV.com, log in with your Google account, and you'll be able to access all this data in a quick widget on your browser on any computer. So if you enable the scanner widgets, and then you go down to the IV scanner, here for us theta game folks, we're able to see a lot of stocks that have really high IV, and this will give us the ability to look at each stock and say, hey, what if I sell options on that? Right now the premium is extremely high. People pay a lot of money for these, but there's a good reason people pay a lot of money is because these stocks tend to move crazy both ways. So you are sort of gambling at the moment, but if you pick any of these stocks, but if you do it carefully, you're able to reap in like crazy amount of IV profits from when you sell the options. So this is definitely a good scanner for you if you want to see like what's really something you can pick to sell options at. I definitely use this to see like what are the potential plays that I can make, and then I try to line up the charts technicals to see if they line up with my assumption, and I do my play when I see it's interesting. So if you click on here, it'll tell you like what the IV is. So I use this definitely to sell options. So I highly suggest you check it out, TradeIV.com, sign in with your Google account, and that is it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will come back with more updates as I open more options. There's a Google spreadsheet in the description below if you want to follow my trade. This is all open and they're all real trades. So far we have $7,736 in data gain profits, and we have $3,881 that we can use to buy any stocks to hold for the long term. So that is our strategy, and I hope you guys check out the rest of the series if you want to see my progress all the way from the beginning, and it's all documented. And that is it. I hope you guys sign up for TradeIV.com and follow and like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time.